The court will recall at this time the case number is 23-CR-14. State of Ohio law enforcement, the defendant and defense counsel are present, and all members of the jury are present. Ladies and gentlemen, the court was advised by the bailiff that the jury had reached its verdict in this matter. Is that correct? All right, and the jury discerns that juror number 7, Ellie, is elected the fourth person. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So Ellie, has the jury reached its verdicts in this matter?
Yes, they have.
All right, thank you. If you would, at this time, Clerk of Courts, Mrs. Johnson, will approach you and return the verdicts to her, and she will turn them back to me to review them. Thank you. Verdicts appear to be in order. Mr. Sills, would you please rise for a reading of the verdict of a jury of your peers?
In the case captioned, State of Ohio versus Joshua Matthew Sills, case number 23-CR-14, verdict form count 1, we, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do find the defendant, Joshua Matthew Sills, not guilty of the offense of rape in violation of RC 2907.02A2 as charged in count 1 of the indictment. Signed by all 12 jurors this 4th day of August 2023. Verdict form count 2, we, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, do find the defendant, Joshua Matthew Sills, not guilty of the offense of kidnapping in violation of RC 2905.01A2 as charged in count 2 of the indictment. Signed by all 12 jurors this 4th day of August 2023.
Thank you. Please be seated. Is there a request of polling of the jurors by the state?
No,
Is there a request of polling of the jurors by the defense?
Your Honor.
Based upon the jury verdicts in this matter, the court will enter a judgment of acquittal against the defendant, Joshua Matthew Sills, for both counts of the indictment. The bond previously posted is released in this matter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your jury service is now concluded. The Clerk of Courts, in a moment, will hand you a certificate of appreciation for jury service, a work excuse for those that require it, and a jury questionnaire with a self-addressed stamped envelope. Please take time to fill out the questionnaire and return it as we receive some of the very best suggestions on how to improve jury service in Guernsey County from those that actually served on a jury. Clerk, if you would. Ladies and gentlemen, did everybody receive their paperwork? All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll now give you your final jury instructions in the matter. After you are discharged, you may discuss your verdict in your deliberations with others, but you are not required to do so. You must decide for yourself whether or not you will discuss such matters. In any event, you should be careful what you say. You should not make any statement, verbal or in writing, unless you are sure that it is complete and correct. You should make no statement that you would not be willing to make under oath in the presence of the court, the other jurors, the litigants, and their counsel. And again, if your statements are to the media, remember that your name and your statement may appear either in print or online, in any event you should be doubly cautious to make sure your statement is absolutely correct in the matter. As jurors, you have served as public officers of the court. When you are discharged and I leave the bench, your services are completed, and you have all the rights of privacy of private citizens. It's the council's obligation to protect those rights and your desire not to talk about those if that is in fact your decision. It is improper or unethical for anyone to harass or entice or exert improper influence on you for the purpose of getting you to talk about the case. I will state it's oftentimes helpful for the council if you wish to talk to them. I'm now going to give the council an opportunity to thank you for your service in this matter. We'll begin on behalf of the state of Ohio.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just on behalf of the Attorney General's office, it's an honor to come in and represent you. Thank you for your service. Thank the court and the personnel. Thank you.
All right. And Detective Calder, on behalf of the Sheriff's Office.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for laying close attention to the testimony.
All right. Counsel for the defense.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time, effort, and especially for your decision. This ends a nearly 4-year nightmare for the Sills family, in particular, Judge. He's very grateful for your diligence. Thank you.
Mr. Sills, do you wish to thank the jury?
I'd like to say thank you for everything that you have done, for paying attention, doing your due diligence, and listening to the testimonies. Judge Patton, I'd like to thank you for everything you have done. I'd like to thank my family who have supported me from day one. I have done nothing wrong, and I'm glad that was proven today. So thank you again.
Mr. Dever?
Thank you, everybody. The jury, I really appreciate the time and attention that you've given to this case. Thank you, Judge Pat, for the way that you presided over this trial, and we can all walk out of here saying that justice has been done. Thank you.
Attorney LeConte.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a lawyer for 41 years. I know that a lawyer pays attention and really puts his heart and effort into the case that you did. And we appreciate that work by you and that attention very much. Judge Pat, you are a wonderful judge. I've been in front of a lot of judges, but you run a great courtroom.
Thank you. Mr. LePage, on behalf of the court staff.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the bailiffs, the probation department, and the court staff. It's been our pleasure to work with you. Thank you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stand in recess. I'm going to have you follow me through this door. You'll then be let into the room, but you'll get your cell phones back then. And there'll be someone here from the court staff to walk you to your vehicles. Mr. LePage.
All rise. Court is adjourned. Thank you. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Walton, thank you, sir. All right. Thank you, Sheriff. Appreciate you being here, sir.
Enjoy seeing you as always. Thank you.
Yes. Do you know